The doors at the Stewart Indian School Museum in Carson City are back open again, thanks in part to local donors. Chris Buckley shows us why they've donated to this piece of capital city history.
If you don't know the history of Indian boarding schools in this country, I don't think your history of our nation is complete.
That history is preserved on the old campus and in the new museum. Carson City resident Jan Leonard knows it well.
My grandfather started working here in 1935. He came as the boys' advisor and stayed until, I want to say, the early 50s. So my father was raised out here.
She's donated some old carvings from Stewart art students, and her financial gift is helping to keep the doors open.
I think it was kind of stagnant. It felt like it was kind of for a while. So it's exciting to see the changes here and just all the beautiful things that they've done.
Carson resident Sandy Miller didn't know about Stewart until recently.
And I read about the history on the state historical marker near Snyder Avenue. And I just fell in love with the beautiful stone buildings.
She's made several contributions in the hopes more people can discover this piece of local history.
The history of the boarding school, Native American boarding school, the history should remain alive for future generations to experience and learn from. And that's really the reason why we contributed. And also we know that, that this museum cannot function without the public's help in funding it.
Hundreds have toured the museum in the few short months it's been open.
There are people who leave here energized. They want to change policy. They want to go out and tell the world about the injustices to the Native people. There are people that leave in tears.
One of the lesser-known historical sites in the capital city.
It amazes me, even residents don't know about the south end of Carson City, and here we are a couple miles from the Capitol, out on the Stewart Indian campus, and we have this amazing cultural center and museum and welcome center out here. Yeah, it just makes for, I think, a wonderfully diverse visit.
The museum is open Monday through Friday. It's free, and of course there's the self-guided tour of the grounds that's always open. Covering the story, Chris Buckley, 2 News.